Rain on here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's Mirage Prime. Today I'm going to show you 3 builds, so let us immediately start. For the first setup, this is the Nourish setup. The mods I'm using here, we have Ability Strength, Ability Strength, Ability Strength, Knockback Immunity, Survivability, Ability Duration, and Energy Economy with 2 augments. Total Eclipse, this is an augment for her third ability. It gives multiplicative damage in a small radius, and Hall of Malevolence, this is an augment for your first ability. It gives doppelgangers more increased damage. These are the mods. For the Arcanes, Arcanes for shield sustain survivability, and Molt augmented 60% ability strength after 250 kills, which is quite good on Mirage. These are the Arcanes. For the stats, shields are really high, energy is more than enough, you're going to recast, duration and strength are really high, efficiency and range are low, and that's it. These are stats, the mods, the Arcanes, and now for the second setup. For the second setup, this is the Energized Mutation setup, the mods I'm using here. You're going to remove Energy Nexus for Equilibrium, and that's it. These are the mods. For the Arcanes, Arcanes and Molt Augmented are still here. For the stats, all the same. Instead of Nourish over the second ability, you're going to remove the fourth ability for Energized Mutations, and that's it. These are stats, the mods, the Arcanes, and now for the final setup. For the final setup, this is the clear setup. The mods I'm using here, we have Ability Strength, Ability Strength, Ability Strength, and Ability Strength. Ability Range, Ability Range, Ability Range, Ability Range. We also have Ability Efficiency, lowers your duration, and this also lowers your duration. We don't really need duration for this setup. We also have an exclusive mod for the second ability, our main ability, Explosive Legendary Main. What it does, it converts all the ammo and ore pickups into proximity mines that do a lot of damage, and they proc toxin, heat, electricity, and cold. And this is going to help you out a lot with clear. These are the mods. For the Arcanes, Arcane Energize for Energy Economy, and Molt Augmented for Ability Strength. These are the Arcanes, and these are the stats. Duration is negative, we don't really care about duration. Efficiency is positive, range is maxed, and ability strength is maxed. These are the stats, the mods, the Arcanes, and now it's time for me to show you the abilities. Alright, let's start for the passive first. Sliding lasts 85% longer, and the acrobatic maneuvers are 50% faster. This is quite noticeable when you travel, and it's overall a good passive. Now for the first ability. The Hall of Mirrors, her first ability. What it does, it creates doppelgangers of herself. It confuses enemies, so enemies are going to shoot the doppelgangers. Not only that, they do 60% of your weapons damage. This is going to help you out a lot with single target DPSing and clear. And we also have Hall of Malevolence, her augment. What it does, increases the damage to those doppelgangers so they can do even more damage. And that's it. That's the first ability. Now for the second one. For the first setup, we have Nourish. Nourish gives you free viral damage for all of your weapons, for your companions, your sentinels, your allies. It gives you energy multiplier. Synergies really well with Energy Nexus, giving you a higher energy per second. And when you pick up energy ores, they're going to give you more. And when enemies shoot you, release a shockwave that staggers enemies. And it's Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand is her main ability for the clear build. You're going to kill enemies, enemies will drop ammo, health, and energy orbs. You're going to press the second ability, you convert that into a damaging mine, which is a large AoE that does toxin, electricity, heat, cold damage. It's going to crowd control enemies. It's a really good clear for ESO. This is my main build I use for ESO, and it's really good. You're going to like it. I will also show you very soon. That's the second ability. Now for the third one. For the third ability, Eclipse, what it does is when you tap it, you give yourself 9% DR. When you hold it, you give yourself a large multiplicative damage increase to make all your weapons do ridiculously high damage, and it's one of the strongest gun buffer abilities in this entire game. Not only that, we have Total Eclipse, an augment for her third ability. In a 5-meter radius, anything will get the multiplicative damage. That means you can give your first ability the massive multiplicative damage as well, allowing you to have a much better clear and single target DPS. And there you go. That's the third ability. Now for the final one. For the second setup, I did remove the fourth ability for Energize Mutation. Energize Mutation, what it does, in next 13 seconds, you have 75% ammo efficiency. What that means is, there's a 75% chance when you shoot your weapons, it does not consume ammo. It's quite good on Mirage, and it's really good for this setup. You have a much better single target DPS in clear, and better overall ammo economy. On the clear build, I did remove the fourth ability for Omamori. Omamori is going to keep you alive. It has the health multiplier and shield multiplier. It will block attacks. It's overall good for ESO. And that's it. That's all of the abilities. Now it's time for me to show you the shards. For the shards are highly recommended for you to use. 1 yellow for cast speed to make all your abilities cast quicker. And 4 crimson plus 15% ability strength shards. This is going to buff all of your abilities. And it's quite good. And that's it. Those are the shards. Now it's time for me to show you the ESO build a little bit, and then I will switch to the Nourish build against Steel Path enemies. So, let's go. And we are in. This is the ESO. I'm going to show you this clear build. So you're going to go around, kill enemies. They're going to drop ammo, energy orbs on the floor, health orbs as well. You're going to press the second ability, and you just spread it in a large radius. It's going to kill everything. I already have 711 kills. This is the second wave, second zone. You just see numbers. It's a very easy build to use. Press the fourth ability, Momori, for survivability, and then you just press your second ability every like 10 seconds and repeat. You get a ton of XP. This is how I level up all of my primaries and secondaries and melee weapons. And yeah, it's this easy. Just see numbers. Everything is just constantly dying. It's very good. That's the clear build. And it's time for me to show you the Nourish build against Steel Path enemies. So, let's go. And we are in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies at the Void. Steel Path, of course. It's survival. The map's called Mod. I'm going to show you this build right here. This is the Nourish setup. You're going to recast your first ability, second ability, third ability. You're always going to look at the durations of those abilities. Always. You have to. That's all of her damage abilities. She's a powerhouse. She makes any weapon do stupid damage. As you can see, she's clearing really fast. Even if it's a Torrid Incarnon, she makes the Torrid even more busted. I will swap to my melee weapon soon. Recast my third ability, second ability, there we go. Soon I will recast my first ability, there it is. And repeat. She's still a very powerful, one of the strongest frames in this entire game. She makes anything just hit stupid numbers, makes anything do ridiculously high DPS. Let's swap. Let's use my melee weapon next. Ceramic Dagger Influence setup. There we go. Most of these units have less than 50k EHP. And if you see something like 1 million, that's like overkill for these units. Like 500,000 there, like that guy died like 200 times. Go. Hey, New Loka. There we go. These guys are spawning. And they're going to die. There you go. They spawned in to die. Poor fools. There we go. If you like the Energized Mutation, instead of doing 1, 2, and 3, you do 1, 3, 4. And that's it. Always look at your Energized Mutation duration to recast for the ammo efficiency. There we go. Boop, boop. Dead, dead. Dead, everything here. These units dead. Let me swap to my secondary now. 141,000 orange crit. 244,000. Yeah, all of these units. 700,000. 1.2 million. Yeah, all of these units won't survive me. 2.2 million. Classic. Classic Mirage. There we go. Alright, let's wait for the Acolyte to spawn. So be right back. There he is, finally. Recast. He spawned in to die. Poor guy. I'm sorry. Oh, it's the projectile immune one? Oh, of course. Oh no, it doesn't. He's gone. Doesn't matter, he's gone. And there you go. That was the Acolyte. Time for me to leave, boys. And be right back, here again. And there you go. Mirage Prime is still very good. That's the Warframe. Those are the builds. I hope you guys enjoyed the builds. Thank you yet again, everybody, for watching. Leave a like and sub. And of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.